touch it for a little while. We call it love for just a little time. Daddy, daddy, can you stay? Oh, Lord, no. But see you next Sunday. Daddy, daddy, can you stay? Oh, Lord, no. See you next Sunday. Baby, oh, please wonder on this fucked up force. Just so evil. Not to be alone. It's going to the items of interest, poems and propaganda. I broke my wing and fly away from your home. I like that. That was nice.
Yeah, it was really hot.
Oh, I got another one for you, but we getting into the
Here's your
business.
family.
We're getting into the business
It's your family.
today. Before we get into the business today of the items of interest, poems, and propaganda, I want to slightly apologize for last week's episode because I was rather sick, but I was trying not to show it.
It's
But we
okay.
healthy and well now, motherfucker.
It's okay.
Can you tell?
Yeah, we can really tell.
Well,
Everyone can.
we never miss a show.
Everybody-
Though, but I was actually really sick. The weather changed, and if I get bronchitis, I'll die. But I don't. But it causes me to get fevers, and I apologize.
Everyone hears you, and you're fine. You're gonna be
And
fine.
we got the new
You're gonna
magazine.
be just fine.
Living in South Carolina.
That's
It's
really-
got the Tex-Mex recipes. I haven't got
Okay.
into yet, but I'm very
Let
excited.
me take a look at that. Could you
Yeah.
please, Mister,
Yeah, you want
move to my right?
Oh, okay.
Move a little bit to my right. So you line up.
How's this?
Yeah.
This is good.
Yeah.
And they got
Yeah,
this
you got it.
Tex-Mex. They have good recipes in these magazines. So check it out. Check it out.
See what
Well,
we
I get
have
my
here.
notes. I gotta get back on the right page.
Okay.
Man, my fucking notes are wild this week.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
Women involved in rural electrification. Electrification celebrates 40 years of empowering co-op communities, and these are the women. They're doing this. They're given power.
Yeah, they sure are.
It's just power.
Give them that
It's
lip
just
service.
fierce power. Look at them.
Loving it.
Look
Loving it.
at the intense look in her eyes. Look at this lady. She's very intense.
Mm.
And
Put a little
they're
bit of
giving the
gravy
power
on.
back. Electric staff.
What?
Member Patrice Simmons.
Patrice Simmons
Joined-
did that shit?
Yeah.
Hang on, we're missing one thing. Now there's a
Yeah,
3
look at
beer,
that.
1 edible minimum
Wow.
on this show. And I'm missing all of them things. Well, at least 3 of them.
These women are electrifying the community.
Now, you know what?
I
I'm
like
about
it.
to fucking go fight the
Look at
power.
this
They can't-
scary.
they just
Look at
can't
this
get away
scary
with this.
guy.
What you got?
Who is scaring him? Look at his pupils. They're huge.
Man, let me go.
His pupils
Get
are
them refreshments.
huge. Who is scaring this man? Keeping the faith. Doesn't it look like somebody's trying to hunt him? Keeping the faith. He's all about faith.
Yeah, they all are.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
And
Very
he
good.
is the Reverend Charles Jackson.
Wait.
Okay.
What was his name?
The Reverend Charles Jackson, if we can
I was gonna
focus.
say, if you said Saxon,
Okay.
I said I know that family, and they're all crackheads.
Claim to fame, he
But no.
recent. No, he's not. Wait,
No,
he
no,
might be.
That's not him.
Because
though.
look at his.
For a second there, I
Look
thought
at
you
his
was talking about
pupils.
somebody
Okay,
else.
sorry, folks. Don't mean to yell.
I was like, they steal like Cadillacs and shit and sell them for
Claim to
crack.
fame, he recently celebrated 50 years as pastor of Brooklyn Baptist Church in West Columbia. Path not taken. After graduating from Benedict College with a degree in mathematics, Jackson received a full scholarship to medical school. I love the sciences, he says.
He loves the sciences.
He loves the sciences. But-
No, wait, stop.
Okay.
Stop. Is that really what?
That's what the fuck he said.
You know that.
Quote, I love the sciences.
Look, you know what my problem with that is?
Okay.
Well, I might get drunk and I might misspell some things, but
Right.
you know it's not the sciences, right?
Right, but
It's just science.
yeah, but
You
here's
put an
where
S on that shit, I'll smack the fuck out of you.
here's where you
Bro,
need to
bro, it's science. There's no sciences. Dude, that is so...
right, and he
carry
said
on.
yes.
We got
I
along.
love the
we got a show to
sciences,
do.
he
I
says.
ain't gonna get out. But no,
But-
that's incorrect as fuck.
A college minister steered him to Morehouse School of Religion in Atlanta, where he received his Master of Divinity. His Master of
What? Are we
Divinity.
playing Dungeons and Dragons all of a sudden? Master
Yeah.
of Divinity. Master of... I can't
Wow.
fucking say shit right.
Wow.
No, I call him a retard. I bet you I know more than he does.
I'm happier and more excited.
Yeah, I bet he
It
is.
says-
He's getting all the
Wait a
bitches.
second.
He's doing cocaine. He's staying up. He's keeping them late
I'm
nights. All
happier
them fucking teenage babies.
And
He's
more
a rolling.
excited in pastoral ministry than I've ever been, Jackson says.
Fuck you.
Even after
Dude, I
5
wanna challenge
decades in the
Look,
pulpit
I want to challenge you.
Much of
I
that
bet you I know more science.
can be attributed to young
I
pastors.
bet I can
They've
break
kept
you.
me vibrant and relevant.
Sounds like a pedophile.
Yeah, but if you looked at his pupils, what is happening to this man?
Let's see the pupils.
Look at
I
his
haven't seen the
pupils.
Oh shit!
Look at, what is
Nah,
happening
man.
to him?
This guy is weird.
Yeah, what is happening?
Damn, yeah, them pupils
They're
are
huge.
Yeah, young girls, stay away from this
I'm
man.
scared.
He
really
wants
scared.
science in your asshole. He wants to deep.
He wants to keep
He-
the
he
faith
wants to
in your
get-
butt.
He wants to get real deep.
Ew.
He said,
Nasty.
"Fuck academics." You look, fuck academics.
Okay.
Look at this penis, and look at
I'm really scared now.
and tell me,
I'm scared.
tell me,
happening?
you don't taste the universe.
I'm really scared. I don't want to. I really don't want to do it. I really don't want to do it.
No. God damn it! Then just get it over with. I'm just fucking with you.
So scary.
Collided with a vision of myself I never knew. Getting to my knees, begging mercy. Live long, exit to the other side, as the man said. Put me before the face. Put me face down so the whole world can kiss my ass as they walk by. How many kids do you know? Do you think Joe Biden is fucked?
God, I don't even know. What does he
I
even
would,
do?
if I was a gambling man,
He
which I
repeats
am.
himself a lot.
I would, if I was a gambling man, and I am, I want to say, as old as he is,
Ugh.
250.
Ugh, nasty. I don't know
Around
what is
about,
wrong with
at
him.
least.
I don't know. But here's the thing. I just don't know why he keeps repeating
And
himself.
the thing is over the past weekend, as we all know, on my vacation, I'm surprised I haven't been called a terrorist for the trolling I've done. But a surprising answer is, both sides are very supportive of what I've said. And
They are.
and that's almost like a
They
pillow
all
because I
make
was scared
sense.
because I said things I
Yeah, but
thought they would call me a terrorist for, but
No.
no,
but on
things
both
are
sides,
not good.
they have been.
And I don't. We don't get political.
No,
Here.
we
Don't
don't.
get
But the
political
thing
here.
is,
But I just want to stretch it out because I was scared. Because
Right.
I know there was a thing where he was going. Anybody that gets him was going to be called a terrorist. Well, then fuck you. Come
well,
at me.
both.
But the thing is a lot of people have the same idea. Like, but
Right.
things are not good.
Here's the thing. People on both sides of the argument, they all make sense.
And then.
Most of them make sense.
And then.
Right. So I don't have
How's
any
your
problem
shit?
with that. I don't.
What
do you mean,
what is
how's
your
my
week?
shit?
That's when I say that, it means like, what's your shit look like? Like, what's your week looking like?
I was
like,
beaten,
like what was you
intimidated.
doing?
I
Like,
was,
man, we had a vacation day. It's been wild.
I was
I
poked
had
and prodded.
mescaline.
I was beaten, intimidated.
I've been everywhere. No, don't.
I was,
tell me.
I had a
you
gag
wasn't.
put in my mouth. I
No,
was
you
told, you're
wasn't.
going to do this, and you're not going to ask why. And, and Tobias had to watch it, and I'm very upset. Because I didn't want him to go through that. He does a lot of cocaine, folks. He really does. And I just wanted Tobias, and I just wanted to say...
Man. I almost am scared
He
to
has a
sleep around this
mustache.
motherfucker some nights because he gets a little crazy.
He has
he's
a
like,
mustache now.
you're gonna do the new mix. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. You're gonna do.
It's scary.
And I'm like, are you threatening me?
Right. It's really... What's happening these
And I'm
days
like,
is
whoa.
terrifying.
This daddy, look, he said
He's a
can't. If he
homewrecker.
don't get his cocaine and bitches, he gets very unsettled.
Right.
This guy right here, he's a producer. He produces all this shit. And he's insane, but you know what? He's the best in the business.
He really
He is the best in the business. And I love him with all my heart, but some nights, I don't know what him and that sloth have in common.
Not much.
I
Not
hear
much.
sounds. I hear sounds.
Other than the hats.
I hear sounds.
Yeah, okay, we hear sounds.
I hear sounds.
I hear
And
Sanford
you know
talking
what? That's
shit.
the thing. You know what? I don't know why Sid Vicious is over here. This is a 3-drink minimum.
He was innocent. So anyway, folks, we're not political
Nah.
by any means.
We don't. Because
maybe-
man, I understand how everybody feels.
Right.
That's where I come up with this new poem.
So
I think it was sung whatever.
So I
Maybe
just
it was-
wanted to say,
And this is my tribute to
But,
what I really. feel.
if Biden is your guy, he's your guy. That's okay.
Pussy lips can't be free. Dead babies and TV dinners. Ozzy meets Harriet. Now I can't sleep because I'm sick of you. Maybe someday I can find a way to love you. How's that?
It's really adorable. It's
That's
very
mine.
cute.
That's my.
It's very nice. Yes. He wrote this promptly after he beat me into submission, and then I'm just kidding. No, he didn't do that. He really didn't do that. I'm just kidding. No.
I hardly
That's
have
pretty.
to look at the news to tell you that what is going on is if anyone pays any cent to my shit,
Sure.
it's getting real.
Right.
And as a part of that, I'd like to know I will be your broadcaster from now on.
Broadcaster.
Fuck everybody else. Look at me.
Broadcaster.
Right in the eyes. And I'm going to tell you exactly what the fuck is going on. And no, they're not going to like it. But you are entering a world of pain. And I said this a long time ago and nobody listened. And it was a shitty show. But you're about... If you don't study history, you're about to become cattle.
Right.
And you're going to be scraped up, put in a fucking box, and used up like a battery. This new world order.
Mhm.
And if you don't fucking say something, and you know what, work. I believe in hard work, and I don't mind working. But when somebody tells you what to fucking do, tell them to go fuck their mother.
Yeah.
And
Just
don't
do it.
take it.
Right.
And I don't care, man. You can get a shot, you can't get a shot, but you will never tell me what to do.
Mhm.
I would die for my freedom.
Same here. Right.
And it really bothered me this weekend. Like I'm telling you, I've been really cool about it. But this motherfucker has to go
Right.
because they're building a Nazi regime,
Right. And all I
and I
want to
ain't having it.
all I want to do is make people happy.
I just want all of, and you know what?
Right.
That's what we need to do.
That's
We need
it.
to be happy because what they want you to do is be sad and terrified. What you need to do is be the opposite.
Right.
Be happy.
Right. And
And don't let them tell you nothing. If you don't like it, leave. You don't need them. Go out there in the streets. We can trade and barter. Or barter and trade.
right.
Whatever.
And the thing is, if
I mean, we would do our own thing.
And if that's
but,
a
man,
problem-
never let nobody keep you down.
and if that's a problem, me making
But
people
I
happy.
feel like we've been, man, there's an insanity out there that I don't feel good about.
Right.
But, the more you're free and you see, you can pick people up, man.
That's
Just
all
spread
I
it.
do.
Just spread it, man.
And if there's something wrong with that,
And that people need that because everybody's worried.
but let
I'm
me
just
give
saying,
you, let me
spread
give
it.
you
You just can't.
my
Don't be
sincere, opinion on that is you can come kill me then if that's ever a crime to make people happy.
They
If
did
that's a
everything,
crime,
man.
then
They
kill me.
tried. They tried to hate.
Do it.
Gay people. They tried. It's every role, man.
It's-
Black people. Gay. They
Right.
have campaigns all the time. You really believe all that shit? Why don't you just
No.
be yourself and just shut the fuck up? And you know what? I won't have it.
Right.
I mean, I love everybody. I don't give a fuck, man. You can do whatever you want to do.
Right.
You do what you want to do. As
Yeah.
long as you're not hurting nobody.
No.
And
That's
they
it.
just they put pressure on certain groups during certain times, and I'm fucking so sick of this shit.
No. And that's the thing, I
And that's my items of interest. I'll leave it at that.
I like people on both sides. I like people who are vaccinated and people who are not vaccinated. I like on both sides because honestly, most of them make sense. All of these people make sense.
We all just trying to figure it out.
Right. We're all just trying to figure out what is
figure it out.
happening.
But the thing is,
Right.
they like to put a pressure on you.
Yeah.
Then there's always something that no,
people
I
are
don't
not
I don't
that
read it.
stupid.
I don't read it.
People are not that stupid.
I read. I
Right.
entertain myself with the news, so I can tell jokes about it. But I don't believe any of it.
Mm-mm.
I only believe what I see before me,
No.
and what I see before me is beautiful, and that's you.
Me? I didn't even expect that. I didn't
Him
expect
Daddy in
that.
the house tonight.
He tied me up last night and he poured ice cream on me again.
Hey, Daddy in the house.
He did it again. He was eating ice cream off my tits and I got scared.
What was it? Walnuts?
I got really
Was there
scared.
walnuts in
He
there?
was
There was
very
some nuts in there?
passionate. He was very passionate with that ice cream. It was all over my body. I'm scared. So lecherous.
Yeah.
Like the level of lechery. That's going to be my next book. It's called Level of Lechery. I like it. I think it's pretty hot.
You want. You want
what?
Let me see,
yeah,
man.
what
Dude,
are
my
you-
notes are fucked up.
What are you asking me?
I was writing
Now-
2 books. I don't know.
Normally
Um,
when I do the game, if you're ready to do the game.
I don't know, man. My
Normally,
notes are fucked
folks, I read over it before I start this, and we were watching a movie.
up. Mhm.
You and I were watching a movie, so
Oh, I got it.
didn't really get to read over this.
No. Actually, I got
Okay.
the page now. You
All
can give
right,
it
so
back.
we'll get back to the game at some point. At some
68,
point.
right?
Huh?
68. 68 what? What?
What episode is this?
Oh no. Uh-oh. This would be 72. Mister, I believe it's 72.
The dream of a better day while we hold each other tighter than ever before. Pocket full of knives, no shit's good. It's starting to feel like the 5 points. One kiss in the morning, finding a dead body, if you're lucky, at night. Before these eyes, the strange land shifts, opening cracks, awakening the old ones. We are here. And then I took a shit and thought,
You may have read that before, but it's a nice one. It's a good one. I remember.
yeah, I thought I had something. I don't know, man. I fucked my
This
notes
is
up.
gonna sound potentially hot. It might sound sexy.
Oh,
the name of
shit.
this game,
Yes.
and let's hope this goes smoothly, because I don't know.
Yeah,
I
go
normally
for it.
read over it before we start, and I didn't get ample time to do that, so we'll see how well I do. Okay.
I lost my tote thing. I just know, bro.
Well, as soon as you have what you need.
No, it's fine.
Okay, but I think it's awfully suspicious that when I start talking, you get up and walk away. Okay. All right, because we don't have to do this.
No, we don't have to do this at all.
Okay.
But we can. I want to.
Okay.
I want to.
That's good. That's all I need to know. So this is pick your soulmate. You're picking a soulmate. So we're just going to transport you into an alternate reality right now, and you're going to pick a soulmate.
Okay.
Okay? Now, you have to pick a number between 1 through 4. And I'll tell you about your soulmate.
3.
3. Okay. Let's see. Right over here. Laugh at it. Okay. So, you picked 3. That would be your cousin Kevin. You'd have a cousin Kevin.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, I know. You never would have thought. You never would have thought your cousin Kevin would be your soulmate. You never would have thought.
Okay.
Sounds very gay, I know.
Well,
But
that's
just
my
bear
choice.
with me.
No. That's my choice.
Bear with me. It's not going to be that bad.
No. Fuck it.
So,
yeah, man. He's got the best ass in the county.
No, not quite, but he never seemed.
I'll do it.
He never seemed like the most reliable sort. But in your darkest moment, he was there. He defended you from a home intruder while you were in the
That's my
bathroom,
boy. Then I'll fuck him in the ass every night.
ultimately saving your life. He's a punk rocker with a huge fuck you attitude, but
That's my
he
boy.
also happens to be the most loyal of friends if you can prove yourself.
That's my guy. That's the kind of people I like.
Yeah.
No, that's my people,
Just-
man. And you can't find them anymore.
No, and here's what else it says.
They literally don't give a fuck.
Yeah, if you can prove yourself,
Yeah.
he's a loyal friend.
Yeah.
Just try and forget about the time he pushed you off the roof in front of your girlfriend. Okay? So there you
that
go.
sounds about right.
So that's Kevin.
Yeah, man, that's my guy. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Dude, that reminds me of so many people that are dead now.
Aww.
But man, we used to have so much fun. That is this type of shit that we would do. That reminds me of my childhood.
That is hot.
Yeah.
So that's 3. So you picked him. That's your soulmate, and I know it sounds weird, but do you want to know who else you could have picked before we move
who else
on?
is out there?
Who
else? Let me see.
Know?
Who else we got out there?
Do you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know. I want to know everything.
Everything. Okay. 1. If you picked 1, that's Darian the weed guy.
Oh.
No, you never thought for 1 second that the weed guy would ever become your soulmate. But don't think of it like that. Neither of you are gay. It's a bromance, but it ain't like that. No, he's the guy who brought your pregnant wife to the hospital while she cussed him out for taking too much time. But he got her there safely, and for that, you will forever be grateful to him. He's black, He's beautiful, and he's 300 pounds. That's Terry. There you go. I mean, you got your wife to the hospital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking do it, bro.
Respect.
Respect.
There you go.
You can't do nothing better than that, bitch.
Yeah.
Man,
Dairy
dude,
the
let me
weed guy.
tell you something.
Okay.
When I was a manager,
Mhm.
like I said, they would make fun of me because I hired fat people. But you know what? You know what fat people I hired? They're like 300 pounds.
Yeah.
They would show up every day begging for
Yeah.
a job. And I said, I like that determination.
Yes.
That means they want some, you know.
Yes.
But I want to see who comes back. I used to deny them, and I want to see who comes back. But when they come back every day at the same time, and I watch what I see that dedication, I hire them, and guess what, man? They do, dude. I know some hard working fat people.
Yeah.
It ain't. It's just some dude, but they fucking, you know, they work.
Now we have.
But you know that I'm telling you, man, there's some big people that work.
You can't judge a book
You
by its cover.
cannot.
You really cannot.
And
No,
matter of fact,
you can't-
the girl I hired, they made fun of me, and I almost
know.
fucking. And when I became a manager, and I was getting phone calls about Megan.
Oh, I know.
And I told him, you mind your fucking business. I said, I'm fucking running this ship. I said, she at least she comes to work. I said, she does everything I ask her to.
Right.
And I said, if she wants to sit down, she can sit down. I don't give a fuck, but she does whatever I tell her.
But you actually.
But the thing is how I talk to her.
Right.
I'm respectful. I'm not the kind of manager that acts like that. No, I respect you.
Right.
Like, you want to sit down, hang on, cool. But I just need this end cap done, and you run register. But I say, if you want to sit down and eat a candy bar, fuck it, that's cool.
Right.
We hanging out, and I'll help you out, you know. But I'm the kind of manager that helps you out, and I'll even help you a little bit. But you show up, that's all that matters.
That's
and
right.
you know, the dedication is all that matters. Nobody's gonna be as fast as me. But if you show up and have dedication, it's consistent.
It goes a long way.
It goes a long ways.
It
And you
does.
know, she died.
I know.
And her mother told me that she loved me so much because nobody gave her a chance but me.
Yeah.
And you know what? She was very good at her job.
Right.
But she would only listen to me. But
You
she
were
died,
kind.
and she
Yeah.
said that she always said, you know, and that.
You're sweet.
Yeah, she
You're
was a gamer
sweet.
too. She would talk about video games, and we would, you know, but
Right.
like it's just a job, man. It's not like you don't. Managers and supervisors do this thing where it's just I don't understand their philosophy. I could do it so much better.
Right.
But they're just this thing that bothers me about them because they have this power over you, and it's like
They abuse it. They abuse
and
it.
I have a problem with saying
They do.
with not keeping my mouth shut.
Now-
I mean, my words are wicked.
Oh, I know. And you are loud and clear.
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing I haven't been fired. But I try to.
Yeah.
But because, you know, that
then-
job funds,
Right.
you know,
Yeah,
our equipment
all of
and
this.
our show and all this.
All of this.
So I have to be a good boy.
Right. Now, that was one. If you pick Darian,
Yeah, Darian.
that's the weed guy.
That's the weak guy.
Number 2, Kathleen.
Kathleen, that's a nice name.
Kathleen is a nice name. I was almost named Kathleen.
Was you?
I was almost named Kathleen.
That's a nice name.
Until my brother told my mom about a Kendra Burkhart in school. He said she was very smart and pretty. He liked her. She's nice. And when he mentioned the name, my mom named me Kendra. So
Wow.
I could have been Kathleen.
Both names are beautiful.
They are. So
It's not stupid like David
No.
Earl Graham.
No, it's
it
not
makes you think of a
stupid. Would you
square.
stop
It
it?
makes you think of the
okay.
I always think
All
of
right.
the shape of a square.
Okay, no. No. She's 18 now, but in the next 10 years, you will begin to find out why she's your soulmate. Kathleen has a rather dark demeanor, but is oddly funny with a witty smile. She's the type who can flip it on like a switch, appearing serious one second and silly the next. She rarely ever looks happy, but she's secretly a love bug Kathleen does not like anything you're doing. Your habits are repulsive, but she faithfully stands by your side. You don't think this now, but she's a keeper. If you can pull her head out of those books long enough to keep her attention, you just might have something. So she's a bookworm. Stays to herself. That's Kathleen. She don't like anything you're doing. Your habits are bad. But she's if you can stick with her, she's a keeper. So there you go.
That sounds about right.
And now you got 4. That was 2. Kathleen was 2, and 4 is Miriam. The witchy woman.
Oh shit.
This lady is no joke. She is the most stoic yet funny woman you've ever met. Apparently, she's mostly Crow Indian and Nigerian. At every twist and turn throughout life, she has always been right by her words. In moments when you've completely broken down, Miriam is non-judgmental, but her stern demeanor is what you needed to pick yourself back up. She's a tough lover. That's good. There you go, that's 4. But you picked Kevin. That's your cousin, 3. So do you want to know? It says, how your soulmate determines your destiny. So how would you like to know? How would you like to know that?
Yeah,
How that turns out.
Sick.
Okay. Where is he at? Where the fuck are you at, Kevin? Where is he? Okay. Here he is, folks. We found him. There's a lot of pages here. I write a lot.
Yeah, man.
So here
That's
we
what
go.
I'm saying. My shit's all fucked up. It's
I
not in
know.
order
It's so
whatsoever.
easy to get things
But I got a lot of
confused.
shit.
Right. Kevin. Okay. You didn't expect Kevin to be the rancher sort, but apparently his uncle left behind well over 100 acres of land out west for him, and he's more than eager to take on the role as rancher. Kevin had prior experience working on a farm when he was a boy, so the ranch life doesn't scare him whatsoever. And now he gets a bobcat named Simon. Who owns a bobcat? Kevin does. That's who. One day he asks you if you'd be interested in working alongside him. So, do you move out west to help a dear friend and family? Or do you stay put? So, are you about to join Kevin in running this ranch? He was left behind by his uncle.
Well, I
He's
got
going
it.
for
What's
it.
the numbers?
Good you ask that question, because I'm not going to tell you the goddamn numbers. Because you have to pick the numbers, and then I can tell you what your
1.
result is. Okay. 3 numbers between 1 through 6.
1.
Okay. 3 numbers.
2. And 6.
Okay. So your 2 numbers, 1 and 6, they are part of 6, 3, and 1, and that is stay
I said
put.
1, 2, and 6.
Right. But 4, 5, and 2 is make the big move. 6, 3, and 1 is stay put. You crazy.
Yeah, but what the fuck is my number say?
6 and 1 outweigh the other option.
Nah, 1, 2, and 6.
That's right. But 6 and 1 outweigh the 2
No, they don't.
for the other option. Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
4, 5, and 2
You're
is...
making this shit up.
No, I'm not. 4, 5, and 2 is make the big move. 2 is 1 number on that option to make the big move. 6, 3, and 1, which you picked 1 and 6 as well. 6, 3, and 1 is stay put. And those 2 numbers outweigh make the move. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You got 2 numbers on one
Yeah.
option,
Yeah,
as opposed
yeah,
to
yeah.
the 1 number that was the opposite.
I guess.
The opposite
I see.
choice. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
As long as it makes sense, because like I said,
Actually, no.
Otherwise, I
I
could
ain't
show
got
you
that
this.
sense.
What? What? Nothing makes sense? Really?
I mean, I got this thing too.
Okay.
I found the song. I got 2 songs I
All
promised
right.
I'd do tonight.
Okay.
So I gotta crank the thing up.
So what's not making sense right now? Is it anything? Is anything I've read not make any sense?
No. Actually, I agree with you. It made sense.
Okay.
I had an opinion about it, but you actually, I get what you're saying.
Right. That's how you determine your option.
Yeah.
So you're staying put. You're not joining Kevin on the ranch. You're not helping him. You just said, "Fuck this."
No,
There you go.
no, I'm
So,
not.
Um,
No, he's gonna have to learn to be a man.
Oh, he will.
Oh, he will.
It says stay put, so
Yeah, but
You-
that's how you gotta have that.
well, here's what it says. You may have been just the help Kevin needed to run his ranch, but alas, you stayed behind. Everything seemed to be going well for him the first year, but it's his ranch hand, a young 20-year-old, who brought about his demise. Kevin told the ranch hand to keep that dog away from the cattle. He brought a violent canine to Kevin's ranch, hoping it would serve as a guard dog. It was nothing but trouble. That dog got loose one afternoon and completely spooked the cattle, resulting in Kevin's grave injuries. He died from a concussion a day later after being taken to the hospital. Within 3 hours and 40 minutes, you accidentally choke on your water while at lunch and no one was there to help you. How's your soulmate? He died.
Sounds like
And you
something.
joined him.
Yeah.
In the dumbest way. You joined him in the dumbest way, choking on water. And that's life. That's life.
Yeah. Have a coke and smile and shut the fuck up.
And the thing is, I wrote up all the other options and all the other outcomes, and I guess if this is boring, we can just move on.
No.
Because there's so much. I had to put so much thought into this because you could have picked any of these options. Let's see. Now, do you want to know about Darian, if you had picked him? How this would have turned out. The weed guy.
Yeah, how'd that go?
So if he was your soulmate, this is what your destiny would be.
No, keep going.
Okay. So Darian has demonstrated to you that even a friend can be as good as family, maybe even better than family. He has shown you that not everyone out there is greedy. Having given you a place to stay when you had nowhere else to go, and having given you the inspiration to be your true self and express your own views is the reason why Darian's friendship has led you far. Okay. There we go, and we gotta move on here. So, if you heard any of that, Darian was a big inspiration to you. He helped you get back on your feet when you had nowhere else to go. He inspired you to be you and be proud. Express your own views.
He sure did.
Now, he's about to start his own family, but will you be there?
Congratulations.
Will you be there for him, or will
No.
you abandon ship and move away?
I'll move away.
Well, you have to
But,
determine that.
I'll tell him, love you, bye.
Pick. That's okay, and that might be your option, but you have to pick 3 numbers between
All
1
right.
through 6 to determine
1
that.
through 6, you said?
Between 1 through 6, yeah, 3 numbers.
2,
Okay.
4, and 5.
2, 4, and 5. So, you know how this works, right?
Mm-hmm.
If the numbers that you pick, if any of those numbers are within, because it's broken up into 3s. I'm going to tell you right now, abandoned ship is 1, 3, and 4. Stay for my homeboy is 5, 2, and 6, and you had 5 and 2. 526. So there you go. You're staying. You're
No,
staying
we
for him.
stay for a homeboy.
There you
No,
go.
no. No, man. I
That's
believe
good.
I'm old school, man. I
Mhm.
hang, I got it don't matter, man. When you tight with me,
Yeah.
I'll finish to the end.
Yeah. He drove your wife to the hospital to get her there because she was having a baby. I mean,
Say,
shit.
man,
Yeah.
I
Stay.
stick with my people.
So there you go. It says here, rejecting that new job opportunity may have been the best decision after all. You already had a good paying job in manufacturing. There was really no sense in getting greedy. Darian's wife, tragically, if we can get to the right page, Darian's wife, tragically, passes away during childbirth, losing one twin while the other is spared. Like the dedicated friend you are, you step in and help Darian with this new baby. Yes, you set your pride to the side and become mama. You're the reason his new baby boy wears a weed bib. So there you go. That's awful, though. You lose your wife and one of your kids? That is fucked up. No, that's why you stay. But, there was the option to abandon ship. So you could have left him. So do you want to know what would have happened?
We don't leave nobody.
Because life is strange, so do you want to know what would have happened if you did leave him? It says, after a 15-year friendship with this man, you decide to move out of state for a new job opportunity, which is fine. No hurt feelings. Darian's wife has twins, so he's also starting a new life. However, 5 months into fatherhood, Darian passed away peacefully one evening while spending time with friends. His heart stopped. He was enjoying a cookout with childhood friends one minute, and the next minute he lost consciousness. Not a bad way to go out, but still abrupt as hell. Within 48 hours of his passing, you follow him after crossing a busy street at around 7:30. You were hit by a young lady who was texting, and she was an oblivious 16-year-old, totally blonde, totally clueless, and now totally crying, repeating, "Oh my God, oh my God." That's awful. That's an awful way to die. That is bad. I like the way Darian went out. He just went out peacefully, but you died by a stupid 16-year-old. I'm sorry. I mean, that's life. That really is life. This is, you think you make this shit up, but it happens.
No, I see it
Until it happens.
I see it every day. I see it every day.
I
That's what's so scary. I see it all the time.
I love it.
No, that is so true. It happens all the time. That's why I drive slow now. I'm so scared because these people are fucking crazy.
Oh, yeah. You gotta be careful.
So
Kathleen.
I cruise, man.
So here's
those
what
days
happens.
of driving fast are over.
If you're, if your soulmate, if you picked Kathleen, you want to know what happened? You want to know. Do you?
Yeah,
Do you? Okay.
You know I know.
Kathleen may not have seemed like the woman who would stick around for you.
Mm-mm.
She didn't like your habits.
She didn't like it.
But 10 years in...
They never did. But they like that sweet dick.
10 years in...
But
It's funny you say that, because 10 years in...
But that dick is a magical
she's
wand.
still with you.
I got the
years
best
in.
dick in town, I guarantee it.
Listen, after having been through 3 abusive relationships, you happen to be the only one who gave Kathleen any hope and stability. You thought you were fucked up. And she tried running away from you countless times. That is, until you had sex with her in the back seat of your car just after her husband beat her 3 hours prior to your arrival.
I held it.
You were not entirely sure if she was pregnant, but she definitely is now. Kathleen doesn't want to marry you out of fear, but you do want to marry her. So do you stick around for her anyway, or painfully part ways instead? So you would have to pick 3 numbers between 1 through
She's
6.
pregnant with my child.
We don't know. Because the thing is you had sex with her, and you're not sure if she's already pregnant. That's a weird situation
No,
to be
I'm
in.
gonna leave town.
So you gotta pick 3 numbers.
I'm leaving town.
Pick 3 numbers between 1 through 6. Man, this gets uncomfortable. Yeah.
I thought that's not a choice.
Pick 3 numbers. 3
Two.
numbers. Come on. 3 numbers between 1 through 6.
3. I gotta pick 3.
Yeah, 3.
1,
1,
4,
4,
and 6.
6. So 6, 1, and 5. 2 of your numbers were 1 and 6. And 1 of your numbers was 4. Now, 6, 1, and 5 is part ways. Okay? And be stubborn is 3, 4, and 2. So you parted ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you decided. So there
I'm
you go.
clean. I'm clean.
So let's read.
Hey, mine.
Here, here's what would have happened if you parted ways. You regretted it every waking hour, and parting from Kathleen is the only reason why you ultimately took up drugs. 6 months later, she happens to call you out of the blue and to see how you're doing. Once you confess to her your situation, Kathleen is immediately overcome with remorse. This woman takes out her entire savings to get you an apartment, just so you can get back on your feet. When her husband found out what she did, he incidentally got very violent with her, and now she's currently living with you. She cried about it habitually and complained about you for an entire year, but now things have finally settled down. Kathleen still doesn't want to marry you, especially since she put her child up for adoption. So she did get pregnant. But at least you get to see her every day now. And seeing Kathleen is 10 times better than looking at a bunch of crackheads and winos. So you got the woman. You did.
Yeah, I get the woman.
You did get the woman. You parted ways, you eventually come back together. That happens. Because like they say, if you love something, let it go free.
Yeah.
And if it comes back to you,
if it comes back, then it was meant to be.
There you go. And
Right?
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad.
But here's the thing, though. Do you want to know what the other outcome would have been? If you had decided to stick around for her and you didn't, if you didn't part ways with her, it says, this is definitely the worst mistake you ever made. Kathleen's life completely spiraled out of control. She took up drinking. Her husband threatened to divorce her multiple times. She dies from a combination of pain pills and liquor. This happens shortly after Kathleen placed her baby up for adoption. You still don't know if that child is yours. And it ends up haunting you every day.
Can I stop you there?
Sure.
Can I tell you something? I don't say a lot.
Okay. If that's okay.
I had a child.
Are you sure you want to say that?
And the reason it was never born is because she moved away, and because I didn't like, I'm crazy and all, but she moved away, and because of heroin she killed my baby. And I don't care. But I actually did have a child,
folks.
But it doesn't matter to me,
I know about this, but I just didn't think you'd ever say that.
No, man, but you gotta confront that.
You do.
But it doesn't matter.
It
because,
says.
I didn't want one anyway. But it's the fact of the matter is it almost happened.
Folks, I know about this. I already know about this. I'm just surprised he even said anything because this is very painful. This is really.
I don't care.
Okay. Let me finish what it says here. 1 year later, you die in a plane crash. You're in a plane crash, and the last song you hear was Kathleen's favorite. So there you go. That's how that would have ended up. But I think you made the best decision. You part ways, but she comes back. That's good.
That's good.
Right?
That's good.
But that is real. I mean, that's real talk. Sometimes if you stick around, it makes things worse.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to know when to walk away. You really do.
I thought I had a song written, but you know what I really want to do?
Mm-hmm.
It's take a writing we did last night. I think is one of our personal best.
I'm not done.
I think I want to do that.
Okay. You're a little bit out of frame there.
Yeah,
Okay.
keep on.
This
I'm
is
sorry,
the last.
I faded out.
I'm
Dude.
almost done.
I'm sorry, dude. I ate some edibles and drank some beers,
Mm-hmm.
and we rocking.
All right. So, the last soulmate that you could have chosen was Miriam, the witchy woman.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To say this woman is just a friend would be a huge understatement. Miriam resonates with you so profoundly because she too experienced the loss of both her parents. She doesn't open up about her life or her past, although many of her life experiences mirror that of your own. She puts her own pain aside to heal yours. So in this way, Miriam is almost like a mother to you. Recently, you noticed that she's away from home for many hours on the weekends. Without wanting to pry, you follow her one day just to see where she goes. What you discover is that Miriam is frequenting an institution where her brother resides. He has autism. When you finally ask her about it, Miriam explains to you that because she's working all the time, she cannot properly care for her brother. He is 32. Ideally, Miriam would gladly care for him if she could. So, do you decide to help meet her halfway to fulfill that end, or do you decide to not get involved? So you'd have to pick 3 numbers between 1 through 6.
3, 4, and 2.
3, 4, and 2. So 2, 3, and 1 is help out. You're helping her out. Walk away was 4, 5, and 6. But you got the 2 and 3 for help out. So here's what it says. You offered to contribute financially so that Miriam can spend adequate time with her brother. She can even move him into her home now, so he no longer has to stay in the institution. You don't get to spend much time with her these days, but it's worth seeing her happy with the only family she has left. That's nice. But here's the outcome if you decided to walk away. And then we'll be done with the game. If you walked away and you didn't help out, it says, it would seem that your selfishness got the best of you this time, and much to your own detriment. The truth is you became so bitter and possessive of this poor woman that you complained about her, putting you on the back burner. Neither of you talk anymore, but now everything seems to have gone to shit. Your car doesn't start. Your guinea pig died mysteriously. You recently started throwing up blood. You have the overwhelming feeling that your life is coming to an end. You can't sleep, but when you do, you're assaulted by nightmares. Nothing is going right for you. There's no saying that you can make amends with Miriam, but it may be the only decision that will save you. And that's that. We're done.
No, we're not. Give me that paper. I'm not.
No, I mean I'm done. Not us. I'm sorry. I'm done. Here we go, mister. You want the
I don't know if I
mic?
can do it. I don't know if I can do it.
You can do it. I got the mic. If you're willing to take it.
It was this place, life, that led me into point of no return. God damn, was it great? Oh, was it so good? Nothing beats it. During the days by the sidewalk, staring at the world in which happens to be eating you alive. God damn, was it good knowing we could? Carefree faces in the club of night air made me cool. I didn't know until it was too late. But when I glance back to memory, I still see the days. Fuck you, slither from the lights. It leaves me satisfied.
That's hot. Turn it off. Turn it off. That was great. Okay, I'm gonna have to come save you. Are you okay there?
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit over there. We've got amps, we've got chords.
Bro,
it's scary.
It's so scary.
It's really scary.
It's so scary.
It's so scary.
It's like going into the jungle, baby. Hey, if you don't like this shit, you can go fuck your mother.
Yeah.
We give
you
you
don't
a-
like
You
it.
saw that? I almost
Then get
died
out
for
of
you.
here.
I almost died for you.
Right.
I hope if
He's
that,
risking
if that
his
printer
life.
don't work, you won't pay for it.
He's risking it. You didn't do anything to the printer. You
I'm
didn't
just
do
saying, man, I'm just so tired.
I know.
I'm on my feet
But we-
24/7,
we're
but
doing it,
man,
though.
we work hard.
We're doing it.
We doing it. We doing it hard.
And, you know, whether you like it or not, it doesn't
It
doesn't matter.
fucking matter.
No. I mean, we enjoy doing this. We're dedicated.
I almost
This is what
forgot.
we do.
I took mescaline yesterday, so I'm in and out. But I forgot we was even doing this. I thought we were just.
Folks, he's talking a lot of shit.
I thought we were just talking about the Magic Kingdom. You know?
No, you're not. You're not on mescaline.
What are you looking at?
You're not even on mescaline. You're silly.
I love everybody.
Well, everybody knows you're sweet. Everybody knows you're sweet. And if they don't know it, they're delusional. The only reason you get grumpy is two things. People are unfair. Okay, first of all.
Yeah. Oh, I
They're
don't
stupid. A lot of
I
people
don't
do
have-
stupid stuff.
But the thing is, I can't help but point it out. And I don't
Right.
see what's wrong with that.
Hmm.
You're a
I
stupid
love it.
guy. I mean, unless you know, maybe you should go educate yourself.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's not my fault. I wish somebody would tell me if I was stupid. I'd be
Sure.
like, okay, and I'll go home and I read a book. What the fuck? I mean, that's not a bad thing.
You educate yourself.
Yeah, then you must not know something.
Right.
I think education really.
Hmm.
I don't know why people pay for it because, like I always said, the library is free.
Right.
You can educate yourself
Hmm.
as long as you learn how to read. You can educate yourself.
Hmm. And I did. I
Yeah.
actually did.
But the thing that people pay like all the money they pay to learn and buy these books, you could just go to the library.
Hmm.
I had some good libraries. Weehawken Library was 2 stories.
Hmm.
This is the best library I ever had. I lived there.
Hmm.
That's how I found Jack Kerouac.
Yeah.
That's when I got into that.
Oh yeah. Good read.
Mhm.
And we mentioned him earlier. Arthur.
I knew about Arthur Rimbaud
Yeah.
before Jack Kerouac, but I got into. I already knew about Arthur Rimbaud.
Hmm.
I used to carry this book around with me all the time. And I'd read it, but when I found Jack Kerouac, it really changed the game. But I was also a reader of William S. Burroughs.
Hmm.
I got the Lost Boys, which is a rare book, very rare. I got the first edition that, God damn it, my dad's dog chewed on.
Right.
But it's a first edition. But that is like one of the greatest books.
Hmm.
But I love William S. Burroughs. And they say like everybody's got conspiracies about Satanism and they put William S. Burroughs in. But dude, William S. Burroughs was one of a kind.
Right.
He is so amazing.
Hmm.
Like he really opens up your thought. He's really the one that opened up my thought. No matter what nobody thinks,
Hmm.
just do it. Like write your stuff. But he said that voice that tells you you can't. You gotta erase that. Just say whatever and put it on the page.
He almost seemed like a psychologist in and of himself, didn't he?
But you gotta let
really
your
did,
words fly,
Right. But he did to me seem like a psychologist in a lot of ways. He made his own discoveries and that, but that's just my opinion. Not to say that he was. He was just a writer, but yeah.
But he's one of my favorites.
Hmm. Very, very fun. If anybody reads, it is fun. If anybody reads, because as they say, it opens you up to new worlds, to a new world, and it does. It certainly does.
It sure as fuck does.
Strange things come out on Halloween.
The
Like me.
only time they would not want you, folks, they would not want you to read and educate yourself is when they want you to be a what? Slave. Correct answer. That's right, because that's what they did. That is the only reason why someone would not want you to read and educate yourself. So, food for thought. Food for thought. It's like, but I could have been a teacher. I really could have. Do you know I have an affinity for teaching? I do. I have an affinity for psychology. I have an affinity for you. However, Mister, people don't even want to see that. They don't even want to see this lecherous behavior. You're just...
Well, I'm going to give him a song after I'm done with this.
You are slavering over beer.
You're right. Let's
Slavering.
keep it cozy. Let's keep it cozy.
Do you know what slavering means?
No, let's keep it cozy.
But do you know what slavering means?
Slavery.
Slavering. What is slavering? What does slavering mean?
Oh, you tell me.
It's funny. Do you know the actual definition for that is slobber? To slobber? Slaver. To slaver over something. It's to slobber. I didn't know that! I didn't know that. But there you go, folks. Educate yourself, and there you go. And it's been a good episode. It really has, and I'd love to hear you play piano. You're very tired. Folksy's very tired. And
You want to get me a beer?
I thought we were at the end of this because we're an hour in.
I need a beer.
Do you have a piano piece?
Yeah, I'm going to try.
Well, you have it. You can still have the beer.
No.
Just after the piano piece. I mean, because we're an hour in.
All right,
Time
here we
flew.
go. One time.
Okay. All right. David Graham. You feel good, I can tell. That sounded good. It sounded good, and you know it. You know it.
I love it.
Folks, to complete my thought from earlier, I have an affinity for a lot of things. Psychology, teaching. Didn't do any of that. I did ace psychology. I really did. I was good. The only thing is, I got a baby man. I got it. But look at your smile. That's what, yeah. Because love is more important.
I feel like I have an
Love is
infection.
more important. Well, you know,
Something's
what I
wrong
heard
with
though,
it.
it's probably water. You probably get water in it. But if you get,
It's kind of hurting.
I would do this. I did this not long ago. We do have a little bit of the alcohol.
Well,
and
we
the-
have that fucking thing for the drops.
Right. But if you put a drop in each ear, or just that ear, it'll absorb any moisture in there.
I don't like what you're saying.
No, but it'll absorb any. And hell, I mean, the alcohol will probably clean it. Probably
I
clean.
drink enough alcohol. No, you don't tell me about alcohol.
I'm talking.
I'm the household.
I'm not talking about that
so
kind
when
of
it comes to
alcohol.
you don't tell me.
I'm not talking about that.
Unless you got a fucking recipe, you need to keep your mouth shut.
No, but you smiled. You smiled when I said I got a baby man. You're the baby man.
I'm the baby man.
You're the baby man.
Hey,
Yeah.
Let me touch.
What? Folks, it is awful. I enable him to no end just because I like seeing him happy.
Oh, man.
And it's just gotten to
Bro,
be too much.
It's gone on.
It's gone on for too long.
Oh, man. You want more?
Yes, I do.
Dude.
Unless I'm being greedy. Okay. David Graham. Look it up. Look at that. Okay. Tune in next week.
Next week.
Bitches.